compared to just kind of, you know, full send from the start. Well, I mean, it's kind of not a real checkpoint when you start to think about it, because this is where we ended last time. Hate to get pedantic about that, but there are green rocks that have respawned. I pulled all those motherfuckers down because they gave me a sensory toy to play with, and me, the child that I am, what was I supposed to do? Not enjoy that? They dangled the keys directly in front of me. They jingled, and dare I even say jangled them in front of me. But yeah, see, here we are. Oh, right. The way the game is played. Okay. Whoa, it feels weird to be back. It's also, it feels 10 times louder. Let me just turn down my headset. Yo! Oh, you don't get to see my Spotify. Never mind then. But what? It was like, dude, why does he feel weaker now? Maybe I'm weaker? What the fuck? Why is he not going as high? Oh, I'd up my DPI for playing this because it seemed to help somewhat. Hold on. Let me go to the correct settings. Because before, I would just kind of like, oh, maybe I did it from here and then just went like that. Yeah, that feels way more right. Okay, I'm back. I hate to, you know, be the one to have to brag about it, but I am 100% so back. Yeah, see that? Now, here is the part where it's a little bit grungy. I feel like you gotta go a little bit like, oh, but that was so good for a first attempt. If that's where our first attempt is, I hate to break it to you, like, this game is nothing, okay? We win. There's no shot we can even lose. See this? I'm moving with a purpose, and I understand. Now here, I feel like just going like this is, dude, I'm getting a little bit of a seesaw motion down. I might be Albert Einstein. I don't want to be, you know, the inventor of physics, by the way, if you are unaware of who he is. He is the person. Before him, we didn't know what anything was. Like, if not for Albert Einstein, Newton's apple, that shit would not have fallen on his head. And I know what you're saying. That doesn't make any sense. Newton died before him. What, are you a history major? Okay, that was horrible. That one was bad, but you gotta get out all the bad ones, right? And I might as well get them out in a low-stress environment. Then once they're all out of me, I mean, I've only got good plays left in me. I understand some people are gifted enough that they only have good plays in them from the start. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little relaxing rather than a rage game. I don't know if this is saying something about my psyche, about where or how I've been doing at work recently, but like, I'm over here, I'm playing this, I'm like, you know, it's nice to just have a task that's infinite. And never mind, hold on, the game almost just crashed there. They mined a Bitcoin successfully. There's a +1 in the corner, I don't know why. Strange, an entire Bitcoin was just mined from my computer's processing power. Weird, and I don't think I'll be seeing any of that money for myself. Maybe I should be going back up. I can't remember how I did this jump before. I remember I got it once and then said, man, good thing I never have to do that again. Then comedically I fell. I understand the humor there, you know, is palpable and truly does right itself. Maybe I should also use the W key sometimes. I don't really know what it actually does though. So like, we want to go, wow. Oh, but you had it. Did you hear him? He held on to it. He just didn't want to. He didn't want it bad enough. Unlike me, because all I want is you. Winky face emojicon. Followed by perhaps even a tongue one, but that might be a little bit too suggestive. I mean, like, here's the thing. It really depends on the situation, because if somebody sends that right after, you know, you're talking about food, well, now it's not suggestive at all. Hold on, let's just grab away these little green guys. Get them away from me. Ooh, it's so easy. Wait, just don't overcomplicate it, and it's so easy. Okay. Hold on. Damn. Good thing that he decided to grab with his other hand there. Why is he so weak now? What the fuck? Wait, I remember this being like just an easy, you just grab it. Like you just SpongeBob style, firmly grasp it. You just, yeah, just like that. Oh, we start swinging. I feel like it's easier to swing with one hand. It is. Look at that. Well, it's probably not that it's easier to swing with one hand. It'd probably be just as easy to swing with two hands if I had both hands on the same side of the ring. Putting one hand on both sides of the ring, I think, was kind of creating too much of a, when do I feel safe? I think never in my life is kind of the issue. Every day I wake up and look behind me, you know, checking for the ops. Woo. of which, of course, I have plentiful. I'm definitely important enough, by the way. So, okay. We should just be able to hold on to rocks. Yeah, no, we're chilling. So this part was weird, and I didn't really ever come up with a good solution. So let's try to just keep swinging. I don't think that this changes much of anything. Okay, well, don't do whatever that was. I put myself at the bottom of the pendulum and caused my own motion to go crazy there. I'm gonna snap my arms in twain, and this should help me. This is horrible. Whatever I'm doing here, it is not the intended solution. But the thing is, human beings are designed to persevere and overcome, among other things. I just don't know what the other things are yet. Okay, hold here. Fuck. Okay. Hold here. How would I do this? Here into here. Allowing nothing. It doesn't allow anything. Okay. Just let it chill. Just chill out. We don't gotta, it's not something so important, you know? Go right towards the bullseye. It's just like playing a nice game of darts. Wow, okay. I remember that's how I did it last time, and I don't think that it was intended, but I think that all I need to be is fast like my boy Lightning, like Mr. McQueen himself. You think Lightning would ever give up a... Hold on. No. Go back. Dude, bring it back up. Bastard. I mean, that's the answer, right? You just want to stop this up here. And you yeah, and do that. There we go. I mean, they used to make games hard, so I guess, you know, for me it was no big deal, but hold on. I know how to grab balls. It's one of the very few things I think the human body comes predisposed knowing how to do. Okay. Dude, so like, maybe I'm crazy. I know there's still a couple spots that do it, but I feel like ice cream places are cooked. I don't know if it's just me, but especially chain ones, right? Cold Stone, it's way too expensive for what I'm getting. Also, you're not gonna load the topping the way that I want you to anyways. In fact, I feel as though as, you know, ice cream prices or whatever it is that's changing is changing. I get less ice cream and less topping for the price. I just don't care that much. So we're already back to our peak, and I hated this part with all of my heart before. What am I going to do differently? I don't know. Maybe get an understanding of physics. But like, dude, I've just not been... There's one local ice cream place near me that only has the one location as its chain. It does soft serve, not ice cream. I understand in the Great Ice Cream Wars, we can have debates about whether or not that counts, because I believe ratios are different or something. I'm not actually sure what the difference is between them. I'm not built for that kind of knowledge. I am built to order it and consume it. That's pretty much it. So now, how would I do this? I think one more. Let it go down. Back up. Dude, oh, fuck me. It's not gonna go back up far enough, is it? Oh, it is. What the hell? It's so easy. Wait, this is where I got stuck yesterday? That wasn't yesterday, it was last week. It was the mental reset that really helped. But yeah, aside from that one place, well, I wish I could see beneath me. What do we think? Do we think that this is just gonna be a safe drop? Okay. Whew. I was worried that I was just, you know, dropping all the way down for no reason and probably should have looked around more. Rather than doing that, we just take our chances. We just see what happens. But yeah, aside from that one place, man, I don't think that going out for ice cream feels that worth it anymore. I don't know. I mean, I guess there's arguments about if it was ever really worth it, because ultimately all you're doing is consuming enough sugar to, like, you know, throw certain people's bodies into... Oh, fuck. Oh, it's a weird ass... Look, I'm just gonna try and cheese it. I'm never gonna learn the mechanics. Fuck this. Thinking with physics and logic, it doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm not gonna use that part of my brain at all, even remotely. See, it's still seesawing up there. We would have been waiting all of our natural lives. Here, we grab. Move over. Move over. San Francisco, there's a new guy on this block. See? That's all you gotta do. Then grab this. I'm kind of an expert now. Okay, you know what? Very funny timing, Salted Slices. Truly the king of comedy. I'm kind of an expert at the jumps now, though. I feel way better with it. But yeah, and then, dude, don't even get me started on... I think so many ice cream shops are starting to gimmick their flavors too hard. Where they're like, we have the most flavors in the world. Now, I mean, I guess Baskin-Robbins thinks it's kind of always been that they've got X number of flavors. I can't exactly remember what it is. Every time you see the logo, there'll be someone... You know, Lord of the Rings, did you know he broke his toe when he actually kicked that helmet? They'll be like, did you know that if you look at the B and the R? So I guess it's either 31 or 37 flavors, just based off how one could fit into an R. 1 or 7. Please, 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 please don't do that ever again, me. But I don't know. Some of the flavors, they're just so minusculely different, or they're named the most nonsensical thing you've ever heard. They'll have a flavor that's something like, oh, this one is it is chocolate midnight dream. What the fuck does that taste like? And they're like, well, it's just kind of like chocolate, but we added a little bit of brownie into it. Okay, then just call it like brownie batter or something. I mean, I know it's not technically the batter, therefore my name is even more misleading, but we don't have to Yankee Candle our chocolate or our ice cream flavors, okay? I don't need to know like sandalwood soft dreams. What the fuck do you mean by that, Yankee Candle? Just call it like vaguely beach. Okay, cool, got it. Now I understand. If we could just, you know, be a little bit more... Our language has so many descriptive words, and yet we choose to use... Oh, the flips we've done. I mean, I'm already 12 minutes in, and I have passed the one section that took me 30 minutes of the end of last stream and caused me to leave the game because I was not having fun. Now that I'm past that, I'm back to like full fun city. It's so easy to like make a human mind happy. All right, never mind. I hate everything that has ever befell me. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't really mind that much. So why are you late, Salted Slices? You were supposed to be live at 6. It's a Thursday. Look, man, I'm fucking so tired. I'm in so much crunch time. Oh, yeah? Aren't you, like, essentially akin to being a software developer? Doesn't that mean that you literally just have to write a couple lines of code? Listen here, buddy. It's tiring. Listen here. My 9 to 5's tiring, and it's a real person job. Everyone's like, oh, software developers are bullshit. Blah, blah. No one actually says this, by the way, but let me straw man a person to get upset at. Oh, they're bullshit. You're not helping the betterment of society at all. All you're doing is writing code and making stuff look pretty or whatever. Those fuckers, when their banking app goes down, when they can't cash app somebody that they just, you know, hit with their car. I don't know if anyone saw that post. Somebody didn't want to exchange insurance information. Instead, they were just like, let me cash app. And the person that got hit was like, no, fuck that. We're going to go through your insurance. That's not a team player move. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to say it. If you get hit by a car and the person goes, hey, I will cash app to like help, you know, pay for all your medical bills and all that kind of stuff. And you go, no, we're going to go through our insurance and our providers. You are not a team player. You know that you are about to cost them way more money that they'd be happy to just currently cash app to you. You're not being a team player with this play. Okay, understand physics. What languages do you work with? We're trying to bring up work trauma right now. Well, today, dude, it was so much PHP, my brain hurt. So I say software engineer. Look, that's to make me feel good about myself. It's more web developer. But I do have to understand how to write code and actually, you know, execute functions that are not just website based. For example, working with APIs, databases, all that kind of shit, and pull in dynamic information such that, you know, you can have generative pages so that not every page you create has to exactly be entered by hand, especially if it's the current project I'm working on, which is relating to a database. Now, obviously, I can't say too much because I'm sure there's NDAs involved. I don't know what I've signed. You think I'd read it? Brother, that would take away from the gooning time. And I'm a busy man. I've hardly got time to stream, what with all the gooning I gotta get in. It's who I am. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do respectable things, like look at my W-2 and say, man, I should file this. Tax day is coming up, and then not filing it yet. Dude, I've got a little bit of a chip on my shoulder with TurboTax, because so I use them to file to make it easy, right? And I'm not disparaging them here, but I wish they'd tell me that it doesn't work. So something with my bank's information, I think, is wrong on TurboTax or something like that, because they can't make the direct payment from my bank to the government to get my taxes paid and squared away. So I get the amount that I'm owing the government and all that kind of stuff, but then they just don't take it out of my account, and I get like something a couple months later from the government that's like, hey, we saw there was an attempted transaction, it didn't go through, so we've had to, you know, bill you a late fee for your taxes. Well, that's not my fault. What the fuck? Look, I filed them. What do you want me to do? At that point, I said, TurboTax, you take care of it. Just send the bill their way. Have them foot the extra part of it. I mean, obviously, probably you sign something on the site that says if that happens, shit sucks, buddy. You're the one on the line. Dude, that was a really good hop. Now let's go here. All I want to do is grab that pipe. Hold on. Let's think. Yeah. Dude, it's so hard. Taxes are... Look, the thing is, when we were a hunter-gatherer society, do you think anybody ever paid taxes? Fuck no. Okay, the rule is consistent. Green rocks are fake. Hold on. They were too busy worrying about what berries were poisonous. I'm just kidding. They didn't worry about that. They did a cool scientific method. They just gotta kind of fuck around and find out. I'm out of sync with how this one's going. Okay, all right, yeah, no, that was horrible timing. Honestly, I need to get my eyesight checked, dude. I don't think this shit's 2020 anymore. Actually, insanely correct of me. It is 2024, so fair enough, all things considered. Just give me this. Just quit. Dude, this thing gotta stop taking so much, all right? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who the construction worker was on duty for this one. He fucked it up, man. We gotta do this. Hold on. Yo, in the YouTube chat, I appreciate there are checkpoints in this. I would not abbreviate it like that, dude. I understand. I got what you meant. Don't ever abbreviate that there's CP in this. That's the worst way you could abbreviate that. But yes, there are checkpoints. CP is a, so I don't want you to look it up. Sorry, I'm slow. It's okay. No, you're fine. Look, I'm not like upset. It's more like a funny misunderstanding. It's not like I'm upset or anything. So you know that one post that's like, I'm watching Child Poe right now, and because they're talking about Kung Fu Panda, but the issue is it looks like they said Child PO. Yikes, because the right now is abbreviated RN. Anyways, that's just kind of what CP is used a lot for. But yes, there are checkpoints in this game. That's why it's not like I wouldn't be upsetting at anybody for it. It's a funny misunderstanding. It's not, at least assuming that you weren't, you know, peddling Jeffrey Epstein's wares. But most people aren't. Is it? No, it is not Raymond. It is, see, well, now, if people are getting too familiar with each other, I'm gonna foster a community that cares about each other. And that was one of the last things I wanted. You think I clicked go live thinking, he cracked his neck on that dive. Oh my lord. Dude, when I clicked go live, actually, it's kind of amazing to have anybody in chat. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I get a message, I'll be like kicking my feet and shit. I'm giddy as hell. But you can't know that because then it creates a parasocial relationship and dynamic. So I'm gonna have to Men in Black neuralize the fact that I said that. But it does make me feel so like, holy shit, people are out here doing that. We are building a community. I know, it's fucking wild, and I don't know what to do. Because I don't feel like a good mayor. I haven't even started taxing people yet. Once I start, you know, putting in my first tariffs and then starting to collect income and all that. Wait, actually, that's crazy. That is kind of how it works. I didn't even ever... The joke was that, like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if somebody who headed an online community actually collected money from the people that were in the community? Dude, when I find out about the subscribe button on Twitch, I'm gonna lose my mind, I think. Okay. That was a good one. How am I supposed to tell if it's gonna go? Just, I guess it's an instinct thing. When you climb enough, you understand. So how long do we want to wait for this thing to stop kind of going? You know what I mean? Because it's got to stop someday. At least, well, I guess an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an extra. What the fuck was that? Oh, you can go out on this? It makes a crackling noise. Please, please, just... Okay, hold on. Let's make quite a crackling noise. But so does my back every morning I wake up. Come on. Oh, you bastard. They know, man. Did you see that? He yoinked it for but a moment. Get it. Yes, okay. We're chilling. So from here, we just climb up the ladder. No one's ever fallen off a ladder before. Oh. Then we've got a little bit of a physics test on our hand. Okay. The easiest way to do it would be use this hand. That's not feasible. What the fuck? Okay, am I crazy or did it frame skip? Did that thing just frame trap me? You can say I'm insane, but I think that it actually frame skipped on its way up. That or my eyes are no longer running at the correct frame rate. Shit. Okay. Well, that was just a preview of what's to come, you know, like the little trailer before the movie starts that spoils the entire ending. If Star Wars was made now, the first trailer would have Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father." Make sure you drop like and comment for more funny movie jokes. Dude, we gotta quit this thing's rotational force. Because I can't make a jump like this. It's gotta quit it. It's calming down. It's calming down. Okay. Baby has finally had its bottle. Okay. Watch that. Oh, baby. Now watch this drive. Dude, what can I say? Someday. Oh, okay. This it's going weird again. I don't like it. I needed to do the thing where, like, I do a long lunge over. I just spoiled you. Don't worry, you're not missing much. From what Star Wars fans will tell you, the only good Star Wars media doesn't even exist in the canon anymore, which is crazy. It's one of the only series that exists where universally the fans go, the better stuff doesn't exist anymore, and there is more bad canon Star Wars, according to the fans of the series, than good Star Wars. Oh, shit. I didn't consider this. Yeah, because there's no objective here. Okay, so then let's... Okay, we're good. We're chilling. So then what if... Hear me out. We kind of like use this as an anchor point. I gotta grab it and pull it. No. You don't get away. Drop down a little further. And then... Wait, what the fuck is my plan now? Okay. Pull up a bit. I don't think I have a plan, is the issue. Okay. We want it right around here. No, we don't. Nope, that didn't work. I don't, if you're wondering, by the way, like, oh, surely he must be cooking up something in that big old brain of his, man. He's kind of a mad scientist, a genius, you know, the likes of which have barely been seen before. It's very kind of you. I have no clue how to do this. 7th grade physics puzzle? Shit, man. Bad time to be an 8th grader. Please! Okay, okay, it's fine. It doesn't hurt me. We have a calm, cool, and collected reaction. No! Train your left arm. Train your left arm. Whatever that was, I never want to see it again. You ever step on the court with that kind of attitude again, I'm reporting you directly to the coach, man. That is I'm gonna get your ass benched so quick. You will be naught but a bench warmer for the rest of the team for that one. Whatever. It's not much of a fall. Okay, you know what? Let's remember who we are and who put us on this earth. Me. I came out kicking and screaming. Kicking, screaming, and covered in blood, and that's the way I'm gonna go out. Actually, I think I was a head first child when I was born. I know I was a fat as fuck child. They had to immediately put me in clothes for like the for once you're 6 months old. That's what they had to get for me when I was born, man. I've been on that MF grind since day one, okay? Don't ever question, you know. The reason I play Gragas in League of Legends, look him up, is because I had a kinship with him. It's true, actually. I did. Please do not fall. If you fell there, I would have sued you so quickly, man. But I just felt a kinship with Gragas. Actually, there was I was thinking of doing a cosplay of Gragas. I don't think I was fat enough, and it sucked because I felt too fat to cosplay any characters I liked, but I wasn't fat enough to be like a Gragas, you know? So I felt like I was just in the worst in between when it came to the kinds of fun cosplays I can do. I know some people say, oh, well, don't let your weight affect what cosplays you do. And I think that's a great sentiment to have. And I think we should absolutely, you know, encourage other people to cosplay whatever they want. Now, if you're wondering why I don't apply that to myself, it's because, like, I think that it's great to encourage other people to be positive like that. I know for me personally, I wouldn't feel that way. I'd still feel like I shouldn't be in the outfit, so I wouldn't want to do it. That's kind of the difference. So the left one, no. Well, you know what they say about giant feet. Salted slices likes. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Yes! So now what? Grab onto wall. Grab onto wall. Climb the loose rebar. Climb the loose rebar. Okay, okay. Oh, they didn't tell me this game was easy and made for babies and or children. Wait, I didn't realize we were playing the Dora the Explorer game for the Nintendo Wii that let you play as Diego while you went on safari adventures. And I knew because it was like my little brother got the game, and for whatever reason, me, 4 years older than him, so he probably got it at 3. I was probably 7 at the time. I was like, this is the coolest game they've ever made. I wanted to play the hell out of it. Okay. Well, here we are at our newest checkpoint. Climb rock. Oh, that is an asinine jump. Because of this rock, dude. I'm giving myself permanent drain damage just trying to make it. All right, we want to be like here then. Oh, fuck me. Damn. Oh, get used to this spot. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm noticing. The second I bonked my head on this one, giving myself a little bit of drain damage permanently. All right. Hear me out. We go two-handed launch. Why am I slipperier with 2 hands firmly mounted? Doesn't it? I've got double the sticking power in theory. But I guess I'm also generating so much more momentum. Okay, hold on. They're asking the impossible of me. Not even speed climbers can do this, probably. I mean, I don't know. And I don't mean climbers on speed. I'm sure they could do it. Firmly grasp it. That's what I've been attempting. Dude, it was so close. I mean, not actually. It was definitely a couple inches off. Let me take out the old member to measure. 2 new stratagems came out in Helldivers today. Do any of them let you have intercourse with the bugs yet, or is society not ready? Okay, that one was not me. He slipped. You saw my hand slip in terms of where it was So then maybe I should just, if this is a slippery rock, what the fuck am I talking about? No rock. Well, I guess rocks can get slippery when they're wet. Oh, okay. That one was the furthest one yet. They're asking a lot of my knowledge checks when it comes to physics. And brother, I avoided AP physics for a reason. Society is not ready, but it won't stop you. Dude, like, okay, can we get new gloves for him? Poor guy, his fingers must just be worn through. See, like, I didn't even release it. That was just him. Oh, I guess that's where the W button could come in. Where you go, you play Fortnite and drink cola. Yeah, I know the original. Give him the special chalk. Dude, I will say there is something that just, it activates some kind of primal urge within me. I love, it's the best part of rock climbing is when you get a chalk up right before. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I can act like, you know, this is my special cocaine. But, because, you know, it's white and powdery, the two things that cocaine has. But, come on. Something about it just feels so right, especially if you get the kind of chalk that you get to break apart in your hands. You might say, what chalk don't you do that for? Some of it's like pre-grinded dust. I don't know. I'm probably also gonna get, you know, like the modern day equivalent of black lung from rock climbing. That's okay. I think I'll just accept it. Like, because so many people just pick up, you know, their bags, chalk up, and then clap their hands together to get off the excess, which makes sense. But then I'm over there inhaling chalk for no reason. And I'm already struggling to breathe because I'm 2 hours into climbing over here, so I'm taking extra breaths, recharging myself. It is kind of a very chill sport in terms of how much you can just do at your own pace for it. Because there's nothing in climbing that, yo, we're never gonna get past this. This is my eternal hell, I think. But there's nothing in climbing that says you gotta go quick, unless of course you are training to be a speed climber, in which case I suppose there's expressly one thing that's saying you gotta go quick, and it's the fact that you have to speed climb to be a speed climber. Okay. What is it with this rock face that has... Well, let's try something new. Let's go from up here. Okay, yeah. Obviously, you bonk your head on the rock and die, man. Duh. You fucking nutty putty incident yourself. Yeah, makes sense. It's not as much core. It's all back and shoulder muscles. If you look at a rock climber's, you know, like back muscles, they're gonna be so toned, man. Because it's what you're putting the most emphasis on. I thought that I was gonna be horrible at it. And then I was like, wait, this shit's, I don't want to say easy, because it wasn't easy. And your muscles will tap out quick. A lot of it's also fingers, forearms, but it's mostly... You don't want to gorilla yourself, though. That's kind of what I was doing the first couple times I went, is I was like, me man, me strong. Me use nothing but big arm carry me forward. That did not work out. I burnt out so quickly, and I was like, friend whose real name I won't use. My forearms hurt. And he was like, yeah, because you've been fucking gorilla gripping it the whole time. And I'm like, yeah, but I almost made a V1. That's one of the highest difficulties. Disclaimer, the way that most Vs go is there's V... A lot of places will do a V intro. And the intro is just, it's so easy, there's no point in even scaling it on the scale. Because it's essentially you just walk up the rocks in a very obvious order. Oh, come on. So there's no point to scale that. V0 is like a V intro, but slightly less rocks, so you actually have to think a little bit about the path. The path is very straightforward and clear. Yo, someday I'm gonna Albert Einstein's myself. Or not Albert Einstein. Wait, was it Einstein who said the definition of insanity? I guess the real definition of insanity is forgetting who made the quote. That's probably... He didn't account for that one. He was like, oh, fuck, you're probably too far gone if you don't even remember who said this shit. Okay, I'm stopping my momentum by hitting the wall. Let's pendulum from a low point and just really fucking rocket copter ourselves up there, man. My foot hit the water. That doesn't count. I killed all of my aerodynamic drag. So a little bit above the water then. So like, I wouldn't say here. Nearest one's like 2 hours away for, oh, fuck. See, I don't like for real rock climbing because they don't have the mats that make me feel safe if I were to fall. Oh, that's it though. It's a two-handed gripper. That's what it's gotta be. That felt the most close. And you can say, statistically, it was not. I've seen your other jumps. Okay, maybe it's actually, you know what? You might be correct. But yeah, no, if I went real rock climbing, I think I would just fall once and be like, it's okay. I'm ready to tuck into this fall and then just split my head on a rock. Which, when I was a kid, sick flip, man. I mean, we're trying to make a jump here, but that was a pretty sick flip, all things considered. I don't know if this is... Well, no. Okay, I've only tried for like a minute. I can't say it's impossible. This has only been the first 10 seconds of being here. Okay, okay. Dude, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. Yo, so I had eggs for dinner. I've learned my lesson now. I'm gonna turn down the temperature when I cook eggs. Because I had served them out, right? And dude, they were so watery at the bottom because the temp was too high. It truly killed my vibe. But don't worry, in the true American way of creating eggs, I absolutely smothered them in enough cheese such that not even for a moment could you mistakenly think that I'm actually eating eggs. What if I just went... Dude, I feel like that's closer than what I've been doing. Am I crazy? Hold on. Why am I even trying to launch? Or what if... That way, I think that's it. I mean, I didn't burn them. I don't think I ever have. I don't know. Can you really burn eggs? Don't they just get watery like that when it's too hot? How would one even go about burning them? No offense to all my egg burners out there, but... Well, no, you know what? You definitely can in an omelet. Because sometimes, especially American diners who love doing shit American style, the American style of egg, it's a very real chance you bite into that omelet and the top half of it is completely charred and just inedible. Well, I say inedible, that's how some people like it, but I think it's just because the idea of tasting something that's burnt is still a little bit better than tasting eggs. Don't get me wrong, I like eggs. There's a reason they're probably the most condimented food in the world. Nobody wants to taste that shit raw. Well, okay, raw especially, no one wants, but unless you're Liver King, in which case, obviously, to help get your natty build that is 100% unroided, you gotta eat the Gaston style 4 dozen eggs every morning to help you get large. There. No, not even close. One of these days. Ooh, I wonder if I'm just timing it poorly. Any physicists in the chat? Anybody know anyone got out their protractor measuring the angle from which I should be going? Okay, hold on. I've spun too much. All I want to do is that. No, that's not at all what you want to do. In fact, that was the furthest off it's ever been, man. I was a zip code away from doing the correct thing. Dude, that's fucked up. Wait, did I ever finish answering? Oh, whatever. Did I ever finish answering about all the coding languages I use? I think I pretty much just said PHP because that's what I was using today. And then I went off on a little tangent. I'm known to do that sometimes. That was my worst one yet. I think that time he just wanted to hop in the water. It looked appetizing down there. I wonder if maybe I'm being a fool and you don't even have to start over here. You might say, no, of course you do. What if I can just hop up somewhere else? Wow. Oh, that was so cool. I could have licked the rock. I could have tasted that victory. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at the looking at how much area is taken up over here. I hope you all like this little Big Planet mountain side background that we have going on. It's just something about the layering. It's so little Big Planet core. It's so mediatonic core, media molecule, media. I think it was media molecule that made it. That's horrible. They also made that other one, Dreams, and I didn't really hear too much about it aside from the one AI bro on Twitter who was like, "The future is now. We no longer need game developers. I made this game in only 2 hours." And it's such a good proof of concept for a game, and they made it in Dreams, and it's like, hey man, that's not, you didn't make that, okay? If the software didn't already exist, your game would not exist either. I'm happy that you're enjoying the joy of creation that came from you from downloading Dreams on your PlayStation and playing it. You didn't make anything. It's the equivalent of opening Scratch and being like, I made this orange cat. You didn't really do anything, actually. You opened the application. I mean, it seemed cool, but like the issue with those kinds of games where it's the community makes, I don't want to talk about how I fell there. The issue with the kind of games where it's like, oh, it's all community driven content is that it's really cool for a while until the community starts to dwindle a little bit, and then there's nothing left to do on the game. Because you've already played the 3 games that were actually very well made on there, and now you've got 30,000 other people who downloaded the well made games and tried to cheat using their software or their code / ideas for a level. Taking their fucking sack bots and downloading them just so they have their own AI. I played Jeff the Killer story time on Little Big Planet. How can you tell? I think it maybe has irreparably changed the way that my brain functions. And you know what? I think that that's completely fine. I think that maybe it's only for the better that I've done that. I miss that kind of era of the internet where creepypastas could take off like that. I feel like the closest thing we've had recently was the one picture, the 2 pictures, right? There was the one, it was Momo. There was her. That one was kind of like a creepypasta-esque thing. And then the other one that some people genuinely said it's so scary. Were we lying? I don't get it. Because the other one was that one picture that was like, I think it started as former President Barack Obama and evolved into Obunga. It was just him with a long face, right? And big old eyes, and people were like, dude, it's so scary. No, it's not, man. It's just not. It's not the same level as Jeff the Killer. We don't have to act like that, okay? It doesn't even have the low quality appeal. They don't even know. I thought he was so funny, man, but everyone was like, he's so scary. What are you talking about? He looks like the kind of lad I'd love to get a couple pints with, assuming that I drank beer. I don't, because I actually enjoy the taste of things that taste good, unfortunately. Oh, you haven't had a good Guinness. Yes, I have. It's not good. Dude, putting good and Guinness in the same sentence, it just doesn't work out, okay? Oh, but you haven't tried it poured the Irish way. I don't think pouring it different is gonna make the piss taste less like piss, okay? I can froth up my piss as much as we want. You're not going to enjoy drinking it. That's kind of where I'm at. Now, right around here is where we want. That should be optimal spot, because look how close that is. Oh, he was so close. So close, man. Well, I mean, like, Junji Ito horror, yeah, that counts as, you know, a lot of analog horror, but that's because Junji Ito just does it different, you know, man? He just got some kind of exaggerated charm to him. Everyone knows Junji Ito's work, and everyone loves it, and we all love Junji Ito as a person, because he just seems like such a delightful little chap. Every time I see an interview with him, he's like, there's so much beauty in the world, and I'm so happy to see all the cute drawings people can make. And then he goes back and draws, you know, the most insane horrors imaginable that are out of fever dreams and nightmares you can't even fathom. And he just draws those while thinking to himself, man, I love being a human being. The crowning achievements of humanity fall upon me. It's okay. It's okay. It's cool. Well, hold on. is that a typo that you meant to do on purpose, or are you inviting me to a gay bar? Because that definitely says drink a German bear. And brother, I mean, if that's an open invite, I guess I gotta sample all walks of life at the end of the day. I mean, how can I call myself, you know, a true savant of cultures if I haven't tried all different? No, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'd like a German beer, but I doubt it. I'm yet to, unless they're very fruity, but we'll see. Because I pretty much only like alcohol when it has enough sugar in it that you can't tell that it's alcohol. Like, the only alcohol I like is stuff you would actually be able to give to children, you know, lest it not destroy their brains very, very developmentally. Which is to say, mix that shit with as much Minute Maid fruit punch as you can, and all of a sudden, I'm in. That was one of my friends. He was like, you gotta try this, like, fruit punch thing. Or this one mix that I do that uses the Minute Maid fruit punch, and it tasted like there was 0 alcohol in it. It was like pretty good, right? And I'm like, yeah, man, because I'm just drinking a Minute Maid fruit punch, and that gives me enough sugar to light up the endorphins and dopamine in my brain. Just kind of keep that serotonin on chugging. I don't think the alcohol has any part in this. I think it's just, it's there in the background. Oh, please, please, please. Okay. There. No. Okay. A straw. See, I don't know if this is the only kind of ones that I can think of that are like that are more ciders, right? Because I had this one pear, or yeah, it was a pear cider, and that one was really good, but it was a cider. It was like a hard cider. It wasn't necessarily like a beer. So again, and also if I showed up to the tailgate party with my ciders, I'd probably get shot because that's not the true American way of drinking a, well, I was gonna say a Bud Light because I always assumed that was the true American beer, but I feel like they've moved away from there in light of the fact that recently they tried to acknowledge that trans people existed, and a big no-no from that crowd. They were like, whoa, what the fuck, Bud Light's gone woke, and I'm like, have they? Are we sure? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they still taste like shit. I don't think there's anyway, I don't think the wokeness has anything to do with it. I think it's just like an atrocious tasting beer. What, are you gonna go to Miller Lite? All right, yeah, man, you haven't changed anything in your life. You're still drinking some of the worst amalgamations. Okay, hold on, my hands have slipped. Some of the worst amalgamations they could think of. There. No! But it was so... Your left hand always slips on the third or fourth swing. I know, I'm noticing that I've got to just go fast. I've got to simply trust in him. Oh, but it's so close. I gotta... It's not a big hop, so I gotta stop trying to build so much momentum. I gotta just do like... Hold on, hold on. I know right now it seems as though I've gone further away, as though I can't make any progress. You have to understand. There's a scientific method, okay? You think Einstein just fucking wrote E = mc squared on the first try? No. If you decide to come to America for food reasons, I have to advise going to any 7-Eleven you find. Not trying their food, obviously, but just like getting a big gulp cup, putting the largest Slurpee lid on it, and just filling that bad boy up with whatever flavor catches your eyes. You will be drinking around 3,000 calories of a slushie. But and enough sugar to tranquilize a small village. However, it's pretty good. Especially on like a warm summer day. That shit's hitting. I despise summer though. I hate when it's warm out, man. Because as much as, you know, oh, I hate when it's cold out, blah, 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 blah. I don't, first of all, but I understand why some people hate the cold. I can always just get cozy, get under a little blankie, maybe even put on an extra hoodie or something. Every time I try to rip my skin off in public, people look at me like I'm the weirdo, man. It's fucked up. There. No. Yeah, am I stupid? Like, what am I doing wrong? I wonder if it's like... No, I've got to just be stupid. There. No. Maybe I need to learn timing. I should put on a metronome so I can try and keep a little bit of a rhythm to myself. It is astonishing that I made it here. Now that I've been here for a while. That's close, though. Maybe it has something to do with the key that I never press. Maybe. Yo, did you see Twitch is banning the cams that focus on body parts? Specifically, I'm imagining due to the ass cam meta. I think it's kind of sad, right? Not because I was watching the streams. First of all, I was not the primary demographic, but the reason I think it's sad is because I was just setting up a camera so you guys could see a tasteful little sneak peek of my sack kind of like dropping out the bottom of my pants. And now I'm gonna have to, you know, change that camera idea. So it's just, you know, unfortunate timing for me. I was just getting, like, the sack cam was so close to being completed and now they're banning that. Feels a little unfair. I was about to start my own new meta. And maybe for enough gifted subs, it would kind of like, you know, roll up a little bit and we could do a little bit of a shaft cam. And people would be like, holy shit, where is it? And I'd be like, all right, guys, I'm ending stream early to that. And after that kind of insult, I think that I may just end it all. I may end my own life from that one. You know how it is. There. That was the worst one yet. I'm so bad at this. Wait, hold on. I just realized I didn't change my YouTube chat to the right version of YouTube chat. Give me a second. Okay. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Wait, was there actually people playing Warframe with an ass cam? That's crazy. The right version of what? Oh, so YouTube chat, if somebody's name contains certain words, it won't appear in my chat unless I swap over to live chat from top chat. Now you might say, oh my god, those words are probably so bad. Nah, because sometimes they'll just be words like degen. Degen's not a bad, it's a fine word, but it would cause the messages to not pop up because they're like, oh my god, this might be the worst person in the world. Okay, well, there's a nice little slip of the hand. Dude, I feel like I've got to make progress at some point in my life. I'm just kind of stalling out here. That was close. If I can do that, but better and more skillfully. What if I did grab both? I suppose that would happen. All right, well, asked and answered. Go up here. Hear me out. I know that this is an insane idea. Use this to bonk my head into submission so that I know what the best and optimal place is. This can't be optimal. I wonder if it is, because we are a pendulum. Imagine yourself as though you are... Okay, never mind. I was going to say the little swingy thing in a grandfather clock. And I understand that that is a pendulum, which I already said we are a pendulum. Yeah, I just wanted to say the little swingy thing because it reminds me of Monster House. I don't know if anybody else watched that as a kid. If you did, I wonder if you were as traumatized by it as I was. Mainly because they had... Dude, the fucking lady dropped down and they cover her in concrete while she's screaming and she possesses the house. I don't care. That's not for kids. What the fuck? Wait, that's like legitimate horror. That's better horror than, you know, oh, this is a cursed burial ground. You don't want to be around here, kid. Dude, I think that this stone is going to become my new house. Oh, come on. Marvel game will boost Overwatch and Paladin's player account. Maybe. I mean, here's the thing. I think that Paladins is owned by Hi-Rez Studios. Hi-Rez Studios makes Smite. Okay. So now that we have that out of the way, Smite has done some cool crossovers with like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Avatar: The Last Airbender, all that kind of stuff. I think that they should have just done Paladin skins of the Marvel heroes. Why not Overwatch skins? Did you fucking see the Cowboy Bebop skin, man? Don't ever give them another IP, okay? They don't deserve whatever the hell that was. That hair for Spike Spiegel, nah, man. I don't know what that was. That was actually one of those posts where people go, everyone says I look like Joker from Persona 5, but I don't see it. And then it's just the expressly somebody who just has like a greasy haircut and glasses taken on a 360p picture. Dude, you look just like him in certain lightings, which is whichever one that is, I guess, because I can't really see what you look like. Dude, you'd look just like him at the back of a Spencer's. Ahaha. With me? I mean, Aang is going to Fortnite now, apparently. And I might play, because Avatar is such a, you know, pivotal show that I watched as a kid. But also because there is something very funny about the fact that that one shitpost image of Aang holding a gun and saying, "Look, Katara, I learned metal bending." That shit is real now. That's canon. He does pick up guns and do that. Why does he do that? I don't know. But that's our monk of peace. And this is a pretty cool just chatting stream. I think at some point I should try and make progress in the video game I'm playing. I don't know about all that. I feel like the Cuphead game dev, man. How did I make it this far? What's wrong? Like, how did it actually... It must have been a glitch in the system, man. I must have been on one too hard when I started up. It must have been all the fent. I mean, the thing is, right? You can only be a pacifist for so long. I think if I was a pacifist and, you know, 30,000... Yo, hold on. Actually, this reminds me of my least favorite trope. Oh, you're right. It was the game journalist. I did say dev. This reminds me of my least favorite trope in any movie ever. You want to know what I despise and detest in movies? When the villain and the hero are having a showdown, right? And it's about to end. The hero has bested the villain. Then the villain looks in the eyes of the hero and goes, "Do it. Strike me down, but know you'll be just as bad as me when you do it." Hey, villain whose name will make Genocide Man. You actually are probably a little bit worse than our protagonist for killing you, Genocide Man, because I think, Genocide Man, you might have actually done an action, Genocide Man, that is a little bit worse than ending one person's life. I think that those two are not equivalent. And then the protagonist always sits there and goes, "I would be just as bad as him." No, you wouldn't. No, not even remotely. What are you talking about? No. To be as bad as him, you would have to slaughter indiscriminately, because that's what he's been doing the entire movie. And if killing him would stop the slaughter of millions of people, it does not make you as bad as him to strike down this person. And then that's always, you know, the protagonist's big struggle. So they're like, all right, I'll forgive them. Don't do that, man. If you're ever in that situation in real life, do not forgive them. That'd be an insane thing to do. There. No. Oh. Dude, I mean, that's got to be what Batman's thinking, right? He's like, oh, if I kill the Jonkler, what will they think of me? What will all the people in Arkham think of me? You want to know what I bet they'll think? Oh, man, thank God I can sleep safe at night. The Joker's dead, dude. I understand that, you know, Batman probably just keeps him alive because he needs a little toy to play with. Oh, that was so... Okay, hold on. I think that's actually all we do. Is we just yoink, like we just yoink this, and then thusly watch and learn. It was not an optimal drop, I don't think, but it was somewhat close, man. It's, I don't know, maybe it's not a real moral issue whenever they try to force it to be one. It killed the one guy who's killed 30,000 people and has said, "I'm gonna do more." Yeah, so I mean, so I played Doom Eternal on the hardest difficulty. I ended up not beating the game because I started getting very frustrated with some of the arenas designs on the hardest difficulty, not the actual levels themselves, but those hell arenas you'd go into and it was like survive X waves or kill X enemies or whatever, those kinds of mini sub arenas. Some of them I feel like were not designed at all for the idea of the hardest difficulty. The whole rest of the game felt amazing to play on the hardest difficulty though. I think it felt great. I can't remember what the actual name of that difficulty was, but hopefully the game journalist was playing on that difficulty and that's why it was so hard. Because I'm not gonna lie, I turned off that difficulty and I was like, it's fun, but the game just doesn't feel as hard, which is weird of a complaint to have when, you know, I complained about the arenas being not designed for that difficulty. I only think it was the arenas. I think the maps themselves were always amazing, but those little sub areas would sometimes just piss me off when I, specifically on the highest difficulty. I make no claims. I bet they feel fine on difficulties below it, but sometimes it felt like you were designed to have a gun you didn't have yet to beat that one on that difficulty. Because if you just went back and did it, it was so easy. Even on the hardest difficulty, it just felt good. I need someone to like pick me up and carry me in these dark times. Okay, hold on. Slow down. Grab the wall. No. I couldn't figure out how to use the map, so there's 10 minutes of him going in circles. Hey, man. I hate to break it to everyone out there. A lot of streamers aren't too different, all right? I'll watch streamers play a game that I love, and then they'll be like, dude, this game sucks. There's no good controls or tutorial. Meanwhile, they've clicked through every tutorial because, as we all know, reading is for pussies, so I don't blame them on it, but fuck. Reading is for, like, those four-eyed bookworms, those little nerds. Okay. Shirley? Dude, it's fine. It's okay. We've got this. I believe in myself. Watch this. Oh, I tried to do the thing where you like use your actual key to pull up. It changed absolutely nothing. Ooh, that one felt good. I don't understand, how did gaming journalists get their jobs? And I say it because, not because they're so bad at games. It's more because I feel as though 95% of the reviews I read from gaming journalists sound like they detest gaming as an industry, man. Like, none of them ever seem like they enjoy games. They're always like, at the hour 10 mark, it gets repetitive. And they'll say this on a JRPG, and I'm like, yeah, man, that's kind of... Which one doesn't get a little repetitive after you play it for a while? That's kind of like what the genre is known for. It's kind of... Most people's comfort is that the gameplay itself, the gameplay loop is very repetitive. It's just a question of how, you know, strong that gameplay loop is. But just saying the game gets repetitive, well, no, it gets repetitive right after the first time you fight a slime. That's kind of the entire purpose of the game, is you know the combat now. It's tipped its hand to you. Now, how do you enjoy it, you know? So, no, it's not 10 hours, and unless you're saying the story is getting boring at that point, but they never ever comment on that because... Look, man, they don't know how to read, okay? They're gamers at heart. They don't know what's going on. I'm taking a sip of my caffeinated beverage. This will help me, surely. Oh, I feel like coursing throughout my veins, dude. I feel like every time I take a sip of this, I can cut to Jimmy Neutron, the brain blast. And it's just going into my ear. You see the veins lighting up one at a time. The neurons firing. It's probably, you know what? Now that I think about it, Jimmy Neutron, they were probably showing the neurons of his brain and not his veins being filled with smart juice. I always thought he was like, that was him becoming a genius. Now that I've reflected on this very deeply and thoroughly, one of these days I will fucking I will crack you like the damn egg you are, dude. Oh, you will be torn asunder by me, dude. Asunder, dude. Okay, it's fine. Because I believe in myself more than I believe in anybody else. That's the realest shit I ever said. Dude, I'm just saying, if my character had a hat, we'd win this. It's because I'm looking at his bald chrome dome. I mean, I'm about to give this game a 1 out of 10 because after 7 hours at this rock, I can't climb it. Yeah, that sounds expressly like a skill issue, absolutely. But as a game journalist, it is my right and privilege to actually say that that's the game's fault. What if I went from somewhere really low? I don't think you gain it. It was actually kind of close. You know what? Hold on. Grab right back onto that nipple. You dropped the nipple, dude. Couldn't have been me as a child. I will say, I think it was ingenious design to create a nipple top for a bottle, such that babies may, you know, thus get the comfort they require from breastfeeding without necessarily needing it. It does make it all the more baffling why Gatorade would then decide to make a nipple top for their bottle. I don't really understand what I mean, maybe they were like, who are athletes but big babies who need to suckle at the teat of Gatorade to grow up big and strong. I think that this part's just it. Like, the rest of this is probably so easy. Probably. Come on. I mean, because look, then it's just another normal jump. Normal jumps are nothing. No, I'm missing something. There's no way you can go from there to there. From here to there? That's simply not possible. That's it. No. I must be missing something. Yeah. There's probably some kind of... Dude, I know what it is. The devs turn on no clip when they play this part, man. I'm over here with collision on. They just hop right through this rock, which would make it far easier. Don't worry. When he hopped up there, it kind of sounded like he was almost drowning. He was like, Jesus, man, you got to give me some time to catch my breath. No. Like, listen to him. Poor guy. Look at the speed run of this part. All right. I'll monkey see, monkey do for a second. Hold on. A difficult game about climbing speed run. I'm sure that this will help me. It's done in 26 seconds. That can't be a real one. I'll go to distortion. Distortion, I know. He's like a nice summer breeze. Okay. I'm gonna have to hop to the part where I know. Yes. So here he is climbing the orbs. I know about the orb climbing. Okay. I'm close now. I have skipped to it. So he just climbs here, hops in. What the fuck? Wait, how did he? Hold on. So I just need to be stronger is kind of what they're saying to me. Okay, hold on. No. I think I got this then. Now that I've downloaded it, I understand. Okay. Never say I'm close now on stream again. Can't handle a little bit of joy and excitement in your life. So it's right around here for his hand, and he just goes like, all right, but like stronger, because his hand pulls up, his elbow kind of creases. It's like this. It's like the whole holding W tech. I think that that's what I need to do, is hold the space bar this time. Now I understand. Why does mine not do that? He has cheats? That must be it. Surely one of the most respected speedrunners that everybody knows must be cheating. That could be the only explanation. Hold on. So why am I wrong? What am I doing incorrectly? Because he definitely has, like, his elbow creases at a 90 degree, which means he's doing the whole W trick. Probably. My guy does not know. Maybe I'm releasing wrong. Hold on. That's oh, that was so close. Did you see that? Yo, get a live replay on that, dude. Call it Only Up Judge. It's not called Only Up. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong Bennett foddy game. Look, they all were played on stream for so long. At some point, you have to... But I'm so close now. I've got you downloaded. I know you're... Oh, come on. Are you understand about Vice City speedrun, seeing you know it's possible? That's the one with CJ, right? That's fucked up that they cheat like that. I wonder, there's gotta be a big smoke order percent, right? If it's the right one that I'm thinking of. I don't really know much about the GTAs aside from 4 and 5, because those are the only ones I was allowed to play when I was a child. As in, they were the ones that had... 4 was still... Yeah, isn't his name CJ? Am I wrong? Like I said, I've only played 4 and 5, so I don't know any of the ones, but I saw a bubble go up. He's in San Andreas. Oh. Ah, fuck, man. Oh, did you see that? Dude. Oh, I could lick that rock. I'm getting this now. Tommy's in Vice City. Not ringing a bell. I don't think I know him. I know the Ballad of Gay Tony, but that doesn't really help. Wait. Well, no, it's got to be a different Tony. Unrelated, probably. I think that, yeah, I think that GTA 4 I liked more than 5. I don't know if that's a popular take or not. I understand that 5 does have the roleplay scene from which, you know, millions of people will flock to get... Dude, I'm so close, my God. It's a pubic hair off. An absolute pubic hair. Yeah, no, I think that was probably my favorite one. Do you want to know another game? This has nothing to do with... 4 has a giant following. Yeah, but it doesn't have, like, the, you know, the Twitch followers, which is... to say they only want to watch XQC start up and act like he's in a crime syndicate. I loved Ballad of Gay Tony. Well, okay, so I had to watch a YouTuber play it when I was a kid because my dad didn't want to buy me something that said gay. He thought it would make me gay, so he didn't want to get it for me. A lot of good that did. Okay. But I'm so close, man. I can taste it. Oh, come now. Come now. Come now, sweet summer child. Dude, do you see how close I am? I'm getting it now. If I didn't watch that. Okay, that one was horrible. That one was really bad. You know? I think that's the issue. Oh, you will regret the day you crossed me, buddy. I can only lose to a rock so many times in a row. After the like 300th time, it's gonna start looking embarrassing for one of us. And I don't think that it's the rock. Dwayne would never be embarrassed. Even though I feel like he should be a little embarrassed. And not the rock in this game, I mean the rock, the actual actor. How many times can In-N-Out Burger sponsor him to try the In-N-Out Burger meals for the first time? I feel like it's gotta be, I don't want to say illegal, right? But like, at the very least, it's gotta be really weird to sponsor the same guy to keep... Oh, oh, ye of little faith. And you thought, and you... Shut up. We don't talk. Come on. Whatever. At this point, it's nothing. It's okay. Look, that part wasn't my fault. We could hear his arm grab on. He just wasn't feeling strong that day. It's okay. He skipped breakfast. It happens to all of us. He didn't have the proper nutrition to, you know, continue onward. He's one of those fucking freaks who thought breakfast was a scam, you know, perpetuated by Dunkin' Donuts. Look, man, at least have a smoothie. It's something. I mean... GTA 6 is gonna be... It's gonna be so many gigabytes. It's gotta be the... Oh my God, I'm the best to ever do it. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's readjust to here. This should be the apex betwixt. That was not the apex betwixt. That was the fucking worst one of all time, actually. Reconsider, but it doesn't even matter now. If the leaks are true, it's about 220 gigs. Somehow still smaller than COD Warzone. What the fuck has happened to the gaming industry? Oh man, AAA games are they're so special. I get it now though. I understand how to do this jump. I know that I've got not the best success rate in the world, but I'm getting somewhere. It's nowhere fast, but I'm getting somewhere. Oh. It is gonna be a lot of dialogue, man. And the craziest thing is, you know who's probably the most excited for GTA 6 to release? YouTube channels that make those like top 10 videos about Easter eggs or content you were never supposed to see in gaming. Because they're gonna go nuts, man. It's gonna have so much content, and so much of it is probably gonna be cut from the dev cycle, and they'll be like, what could this hidden Easter egg contained within GTA 6 mean? And then it'll just be a voice line that's like, hey guys, this is a testing voice line. Make sure we really delete it before we get to the final product. Now, a lot of people are speculating the meaning of this voice line. I don't think they are. Okay, how come he's lost all of his arm strength? Imagine GTA 6 sucks ass. I think that, I don't want to be, you know, cynical. I think it will. I think there's no shot it's gonna live up. Well, I guess they did Red Dead Redemption 2 justice. I thought that one was gonna suck too. Not based off of any of the stuff they showed, just based off the idea that I didn't believe it could possibly live up to the expectations from Red Dead 1. You know, you remember when Red Dead 1 did a zombie DLC? Our society was truly cooked with zombie content at the time, huh? That we were like, fuck yeah, Red Dead Redemption, I gotta play through the whole thing, but this time it's zombies instead. What are we doing? Okay, sometimes he gets the strength he needs, other times I'm not getting it. Oh. Fuck, dude, I'm so close. Damn. Also, a guy at least he's working on GTA on his job reference. Oh. Dude, the NPCs are gonna respond to the changing weather. By the way, we don't even acknowledge that I made it because it's just such a common occurrence for us now. I'm gonna re-grab. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. All right. It's gotta be something like that. No. We gotta swing a bit more. We gotta swing a bit more. Oh. Just grab. Oh, it was still good. No, I still liked it, but also I was at the phase of my life where anything that was zombie related I was in love with. I was infatuated with. And I blame COD zombies for being good. Oh, you should have grabbed that. If it was me, since I'm, you know, 6'5" with the stature of the hulking Goliath, I would have made that grab. I understand why this guy, probably 5'9", 5'10" on a good day, he would have missed it. Me personally, there's no shot I'm missing that. So sorry, if you ever see me like do a jump that looks really bad, just remember that I'm doing it from the point of view of a guy who's 6'5". So, and by the way, ladies, I am single, and men, by the way, I am single, just so you know. Come on. Oh, I'm so good now. Wait a minute. The game's easy. Hold on. They forgot to make this thing hard. This is the game that's sweeping the nation. Okay, they made it way too hard, I think. It depends on what they have in the GTA 6 collectors. Yo, did Saints Row ever... Sorry for anybody who cared about the Saints Row franchise, first of all. Holy shit, that most recent game, talking about a stinker, man. That thing should have been illegal. Whatever they sold there, that was the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. But didn't one of the Saints Row games, if you got the collector's edition, they gave you the Punisher weapon as like a real life thing? How do you explain just like a purple baseball bat dildo that you own? Are you just like, no, in context, it's like a pretty good bit. In context, like you're removing the context from it. Oh, come on. I got this shit. I got this shit. Oh, that was so there. Again, if he was, you know, 6'5", a hulking mass of a man like me, maybe he'd make that jump. But I understand that not everybody is genetically gifted as I am. Okay, whoa. A little bit too much on the shaking there, bud. That one, I had brain lag. I could feel brain fog setting in, man. I didn't have that as one of my symptoms of COVID. One of my friends did. I say it like everybody's had COVID. I understand not everybody has had it, but like I have, so get fucked, nerds. That's right, we flexing our COVID out here. So I'm gonna check the speed run again. I just gotta know, what am I doing wrong? Okay, so he just hopped up, and then he just hops over. That's bullshit. I mean, like, well done, but bullshit. Insanely well done compared to me, you know, godly performance. But I mean, as long as it doesn't involve genuine crimes that you are admitting live on my Twitch channel, I think, yeah, I would like to hear that. Now, if the thing is you're like, I killed a man in cold blood in the bathroom, keep that one to yourself. And that's free advice from me, because else the cops are gonna, look, they're gonna take it a little seriously, okay? Dude, it's so crazy. GTA might be the only next-gen game that currently has cheat codes in it. I can't think of any other ones. It's such a lost art, man. I used to have to buy a like a book that's 100 cheat codes to try in your games, and it would have Tony Hawk Pro Skater. When you're on the menu, go up, left, right, L1, L2, L3, then followed by, and then it would just have something like that, and that would be the entire book is nothing but codes and crypt. Ah, you held it in your hand. I felt, dude, you firmly grasped it. The first time in your life you had the touch of a woman and you sold like that, man. Yeah, no, now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. If it wasn't murder, I'm sure there's got to be something. That's the only time I ever got kicked out of a bar. It was allegedly for that. But, you know, I just like to say it was a wrong place, wrong time. Luckily, when I went to court over it, the glove didn't fit, so they couldn't really determine if it was me or not. Okay. Grab. No. Watch this. Herculean strength. Ancestors fly through me. Well, it makes sense. My ancestors are all dead, so I guess that was probably their muscle strength getting added in. Okay, okay. Like he owns a bar close to you? Or there just happens to be one? When I... Ooh. Okay, okay. That adds up thus far. Oh, baby. Please, oh baby, don't go. Okay, we go. Do you think well, I watched the tutorial. I call it a tutorial. It was a speed run, and I'm just trying to use the exact same. So we perform popular songs. Yeah, he owns it. Okay, okay. Oh, baby. Now I'm feeling confident. I'm never gonna feel confident again in my life, man. I'm just gonna go back to being a depressive little shit poster. It's so over, guys. The girl I like ended up with a 6'8" Chad. It's so over for us boys. That's gonna be all of my posts from now on. Get ready. What happened to all the good red-pilled men? Okay, fucking good flips, man. All right. Come on. What kind of 6'4"? What do you mean, like 6 feet 4 inches? I understand. Look, I get it. You're from Europe, so I gotta hold on. I gotta calculate in my head what that is. And do you guys measure in centimeters? You measure in centimeters, right? Not meters. That'd be an insane way to measure for height. It's gotta be centimeters. Okay, okay. Where I drink, yeah, that was, okay. The story is unfurling much like a banner. Much like the pennant I had in my college dorm room. By the way, he was definitely, we do measure centimeters, yeah. That's what I thought. I mean, mainly because like meters would be insane. Asking how many meters tall that newborn is is a really funny question, though. Oh, he's so cute. How many meters is he? Exposed like 196 centimeters. So then I'm probably like 200 centimeters even, if I had to guess. You wanna know what's great about VTubing? I can just lie. Just like nobody can fact check that. As far as you know. Yeah. This does. Oh, come on. Yes, that's so fucking good. Nah. I'm not fucking with the swing. The momentum on there, it wasn't there. He hit his arm. I was hoping to get. Okay. 5-1 the song, or is that the number of drinks you've had in you versus like water? 5 shots, you know, vodka versus 1 part water. Y'all know the doors? I think I do. Hold on. Okay, yes. I do. I was also thinking of. Come on. Oh, I was thinking of a song by this one band that I like. Not related to what you were saying. I was just thinking there's this one song by a band named Sunfish that has a song called Doors. That song I also really like, but that's not really relevant to right now, except for the fact that it's my stream. So sorry, I've dictated that it's relevant. All right. We don't want to go too high. I've been going too high on that jump and banging my arm on the rock. Oh, you had it. You grasped it. Let all of the opportunities in your future slip through your fingertips. Oh, now you're standing here looking like a damn fool. A fool. A harlot. Oh, a simpleton, a fool, a buffoon. And I'm just over here playing in the kiddie pool now. It's okay. We collect ourselves. I learned a breathing exercise for this. He was jealous. He just had to be jealous. That's got to be the only explanation. That's good. I like that story. That's a fun one. It's gonna probably make the next, dinner with the family a little bit awkward, but that's okay because they always are. It doesn't really change too much. Like, I had this one friend when I was a kid. We'd always go over to his house, and his mom did this one thing that I hated, man. She would sit with us when we were like eating pizza or something like that. She ordered pizza for us for the sleepover, and then go, oh, let me sit in with you guys and talk. I understand that you're trying to like connect with your child on some level, and I think that's a very noble deed of you to have. Definitely reconsider when I'm there. I don't want that. Like, I'm just trying to watch Percy Jackson with my friend, the scene where they go into the casino and get zooted off of a lotus, man. Fuck me. I've lost all of the grip strength that once made me a force to reckon with. What have I been doing wrong? Have you noticed how little strength he has now? What's happened? Oh, it's your own fault? Yeah, well, probably, but it sucks. Oh, that was so there. Just do that again. Okay, if I went up a little bit more. All I have to do is get a little bit more height, and then we're good. See? It's just that easy. I feel like I'm not failing, first of all. Like, we can address the hangover in the room later. I'm doing tasks that you held it. I watched it slip through your fingers. The opportunity of a lifetime. That's fine. That's fine. It's completely fine. I Again, I mean, I guess I'm just more of a hunk of a man than some. I would have made that jump, but you give me yet another opportunity. Give me 4 hours to chop a tree. I will spend the first 3 crying. Okay. Wow. Come on. It's fine. It's fine. I can win this. Fuck. Wait, I don't even think I know what you're talking about. What is the incident like a horrible tragedy that I should be aware of? Or is it like a funny one where a drunk guy does something silly? Oh, let's go. Let's go. If it's like a horrifying accident, well, that might be better. Yeah, I've got no... Okay. Thank God. I was worried I didn't have my finger on the pulse of society for but a moment. But now, I'm going to swing from the chandelier for one. Climbing rack confirmed. Well, it's debatable if I'm climbing. I won't lie. I'm really good at tumbling back into this water. I'm just saying, if you need someone to show up for like a kid's birthday party who can just play in the kiddie pool for hours, I'm pretty good at this. Like, pretty fucking good. Oh, come on. Please, please, just gain a burst of strength. Think back to what your ancestors would have... Think back to what your ancestors could have done. Were they climbing here? Remember the stories your parents would tell you. This is the climb they used to have to do to get to the fucking Kroger that was down the street, man. And you're complaining about having to do it now? Shows how far we've come as a society. Wow. Oh, he had that in his hands, dude. I think this might be the single hardest jump we've had to do of the entire game. I'm not gonna lie. And I worry for myself because it's only gonna get harder than that. Why a Kroger? It's kind of a grocery store not many people think of. So it was just kind of on the top of my head because nobody else thinks of it. Someone has to remember Kroger, man. Wow. Oh, baby, I don't even know how you were holding on to it, but I love you for it. Okay, okay. We want to go from, like, right here. And thusly. It's fine. It's fine. I just hate that I have to get parsed 30,000 times before I'm allowed to make that jump. These parses are brutal, and I feel like I'm regressing every time that I miss this jump. I really do feel as though some part of me is simply more... Oh. But you had it. But I watched as your success had fallen upon you. Okay, okay, that's fine. I don't think he's aware how his legs work yet, and I respect the grind. He's kind of like me when I first went bouldering with my friends, because they told me, oh, Salted Slices, you're putting way too much pressure on your arms. All you're doing is gripping with your arms. You're never going to climb like that. This guy probably heard that from one of his friends who goes bouldering and was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to show them wrong. I'm going to prove that all I need are these muscles that I was gifted with. Give me this. No. Here, hold, get our motion. Okay, so we want to go here, jump. I hit my fucking hand on the rock, dude. I do love it. It's very Looney Tunes core, the way he goes. I do like that part, at least. It brings a little bit of, you know, happiness and joy to my life, which is ever dwindling these days. Sorry, I'm on my fucking Hot Topic shit, dude. Not Hot Topic. We'll say Tumblr this time. I always make fun of Hot Topic. I gotta choose somewhere else every now and then. Dude, there's that one question, gay son or thawed daughter. I got a new social experiment for you, right? Would you rather a Tumblr daughter or a Reddit son? Now we're fucking asking the questions. People are like, oh shit, that's actually hard. Wait, which one would I rather? Yeah, I know. Because, like, dude, if my kid ever walked up to me and was like, hey dad, did you know that the bacon narwhals at midnight? I'd be like, all right, buddy, we gotta euthanize you. I didn't want to say it, but sorry, you're gonna be put down. I do think Tumblr daughter is probably the better answer. Because that's like, at worst, they walk over and they talk about how they really like the one slurp from the Lorax, you know? And it's like, okay, objectively, you're really weird for that, but at least you're not, you know, the bacon narwhals at midnight. Dude, I'd fucking, if I had a Reddit son, I'd feed him, and this is how it would go. Thanks for the gold, kind straight. And I'd be like, dude, you gotta change that. Stop saying what. I swear I just heard a Skype notification in the background. I know for a fact I don't have Skype installed on this. I don't know where it came from. I swear the of Skype was a dinosaur call, man. Scientists have put back together what they think a dinosaur would sound like. And it will shock you. This scientist put together his dinosaur call the old-fashioned way. The results are... Does anybody feel like I've lost progress? Like I used to be better than I currently am? Okay. I think my hand goes right around here, betwixt the shadows. Back, forth, forth. Okay, no. Well, you know. Watch this. One more time. I've learned now. My hand, right there. And then all we want to do is back, forth. He hit the rock. That wasn't my fault. Back, forth, jump. No. But it is close. And you might say close to what? Not looking embarrassing. It still does look embarrassing, but at least it doesn't look it too hard. That should have been it. Like I've said many times, if he was 6'5" like me, he'd easily make that. Unfortunately, he's not. Or wait, what height did I say I was? Did I say 6'8" earlier? Or did I say 6'5"? I mean, whichever one I said is true, by the way. What if there wasn't water there? I would probably have closed the game out of the own best interest of my mental health. I'm trying to put myself first this year. And I think that step one would be... All right, and now we're getting somewhere. So we need, I'm gonna reference the guide. I'm gonna reference it because if I fall here, I'm just gonna say the walls will be painted red. And if I make it here, they'll be painted white. That has nothing to do. You might think that I was making a crash joke. I wasn't. I was more just saying like, they're already white, so it wouldn't change anything. So what do? There's no way. You just fucking, oh, you just send it? Oh, no. We're so done. We are so done. Okay, okay. Not right there, not right there. Like right here. No. Like right here. Angular momentum. Wah! You twisted, you bastard. Oh, you twist tie, you wonderbred sealant. Why would you do that? I wouldn't have twisted personally. Fucker just wanted to show off his gymnastic skills. Man, look, man, I wish it was. I really wish it was easy. Now I'm back at the start and we gotta make this jump. And I was already lucky to make it once. Okay, you're playing fast, Salted Slices. Calm down. You have techniques and I heard the, did you hear the Skype noise? I swear I heard it. Yeah, but like you could have grabbed that. That is extremely specific. Well, okay, but what else seals with like one of those little twisty ties? I guess I shouldn't have given away the fact that I consume Wonder Bread. It's not gonna be, you know, a surprising thing that I'm going to. I used to have a ton of Wonder Bread when I was a kid, and I think it's because don't they add a lot of sugar to it? It's probably made for children's sandwiches because you're essentially just consuming a cake that you can lie to yourself. about, you know what I mean? It's like you're having the macros of a cake, but you can consume it with, well, I mean, I guess that's also the Subway bread, but Subway gets a lot of flack for that. And I think that it's one of the only things that Subway shouldn't be catching any hate for. And the only reason I say that is because, like, what are you, the Subway sauces should shine. Yeah, well, maybe they should, but they taste like shit, so I don't think they're gonna shine, man. They're not gonna shine no matter what you do. So the fact that they made their bread sweet is just to try and make it palatable. What do you have a love-hate relationship with? If it's with Subway, I'm almost there. Mine is a pure hatred. If I could get a little bit of love in there, I would be exactly in the same relationship that you are. I'll say that, like, I could understand why people would go out of their way to consume Subway when there was a $5 footlong going on. I have zero clue why anybody goes now. What, like, what's happened? It's like $14 for a footlong that's 10 inches long. That's a scam on so many levels. Is it, what's the, do you think is like the margin for error on making a footlong? Like, could you sue Subway for constantly shorting you 2 inches? Because 2 inches is a lot. If you took 2 inches away from, you know, a certain part of me, you'd be at around -1 inches. That's not good. All right, so like, that's right, they call me the 1 inch wonder. And of course I am talking about my pinky toe. See, subverting a little bit of expectations. You all thought that it was going to be a crash joke. Little do you know, here on the, you know, one of these days I'll make this jump. I know I've got it in the tank, dude. Please just grab it. Just grab it, man. That's what I would do personally. I guess that's kind of the big difference between me and most people, is that I know you see, oh, come on. In Germany, you can buy 2 footlong subs for 11 bucks. Well, I think it's because Jared Fogle lived in the United States, right? So we kind of have to pay our taxes as, you know, it's our way of making up for what he has done. We have to pay so much for a footlong sub now because Jared Fogle was a horrible human being who was their spokesperson. The sins of Jared Fogle fall on the common man who would just want to enjoy Subway. How would a negative limb work? You ever seen an innie belly button? It just kind of does that at a nub. Okay, well, the tie and everything. Yo, I've always wondered this, and if this is a stupid thing to wonder, by the way, don't spoil my fun. So the belly button is just the doctor tying your umbilical cord, right? Like, they tie it once you pop out the womb so that it's no longer, because they obviously have to snip that shit. That's the first of the snips that I got when I was born. So what if that knot just like came undone? What would happen? Would you just lose everything that's in you? Is it like a pressure valve that would just get untied? All right, thank you for stopping by. Please. Okay. Well, you know, it happens to the best of us, and me as well sometimes. But yeah, that's, because I've sometimes picked at my belly button to see what would happen if it just kind of like unwrapped. And I think the answer is it's tied a little too well. They just snip it, it grows closed. Oh. Oh, so there's no, okay, so I couldn't even untie it if I wanted? Damn. Well, I mean, I guess it's probably for the better, right? Because it seems as though it's exclusively to my detriment if I was able to do that. Its only purpose is to transfer nutrients from a mother to baby. All right, well then let me ask you a question. If we're talking about the only purpose of things, what the fuck is my appendix doing for me? I understand, it was when we consumed nuts whole and when we were birds or something. Okay, if I consume a nut whole, what will happen? Oh, you'll probably die from like the cyanide in the nut shell. So then, like, what the fuck is going on with that thing? I would get in there and I'd start changing stuff, you know? I'd start changing our design personally. I just think we have too much unused space. And it is kind of fucked up that it is a time bomb. I knew one guy in middle school who had appendicitis. Dude was out for like 2 weeks. straight of school and was like, he came back and I was saying, dude, must have been so nice to have that time off. And he was like, I don't remember any of it. I was dying on my couch. I was like, oh, well, you know, that's pretty cool too. In many ways, I wish I was that. If you do not go to an athletic class and get your fucking jumpability up, man, that could have been another goated one. I think that I'm doing it wrong, but it works, right? So I'm not gonna change my method. I think it's inconsistent because of me. Yeah, I think that if I would use a more consistent method, we'd be getting up there higher, or at a higher percentage. I'm not gonna change anything. I'm gonna just keep throwing enough at the wall that eventually it'll have to stick. That one I held for too long and pulled myself back. You might say that's not how physics works. This is a video game. You wanna know what else isn't how physics work? This is not how. So like, saying to just use, you know, the principles of mass and conservation of energy and all that shit, it doesn't really register when you consider the fact that none of this shit is real, and like we all live in a simulation and it's a dream. Wake up. Okay. We've got this. We got it. Last night I was browsing TikTok at like probably close to midnight. Not a great idea, by the way, when I've been working overtime for the past couple days and have been in a lot of crunch time and stress. Probably shouldn't be doing that, and it might only make my mental state probably like very fragile and or worse. I'm not gonna change anything. If you come on, we gotta work with me on this one. Give me a little bit of something. But one of the TikToks I was watching, just in the middle of it, had someone very loud yell, "Wake up." Dude, I was zooted. I was creeped the fuck out. I was like, what? Huh? Okay. Also, yes, that was a very embarrassing fall. In my defense, I really thought I was gripping onto that rock face. I really thought I had my whole grip pussy in it. Come on, man. I don't really understand the rotational forces and friction in this game, because I don't know what's causing me to fling around in the air. You had it. As in, sometimes I rotate too much in the air, and other times I just don't even rotate. I mean, it did work. I woke up freaked the fuck out, man. And it's funny because that was the whole point of the video, is the guy was like, let's catch someone who's trying to like go to sleep right now while watching TikTok, and they're already half asleep. So like, in all fairness to my algorithm, that shit was spying on me 100%, because there's no way that no otherwise. Generally, I only use TikTok, you know, when I'm on the toilet and I need some kind of distraction in front of me. I like to act better than an iPad baby, and then me going 0.3 seconds without TikTok. Then the contractions start. The second I've been left TikTokless for too long, I'm itching at myself. I'm scratching. Something's not right, man. Something's gotta give, and it won't be me. Okay. Readjust here. No. We want to be our hand like right there-ish. Yeah. So stabilize. Left, right. Remember to release. Okay. We're getting a little something though. Ooh, but did you see that bad boy? Maybe I should stop using the spacebar. I feel like maybe it's slowing me down and I should use W instead. What's the difference between the two keys? W is smaller and thus my brain recognizes dropping it sooner. Spacebar feels as though I'm doing a skill check in Dead by Daylight. See that? The difference there is I was using W. You might say, wow, he referenced Dead by Daylight. I didn't know he played. I don't. I tried to get into it, but the community is like very unwelcoming, which is wild because I thought like, how can you have an unwelcoming community when you're playing competitive hide and seek? It turns out there's a lot of rules that go into hide and seek that you don't realize, okay? For example, no tunnel visioning. What does that mean? Well, like, if somebody gets freed, you're supposed to just kind of let them walk away from the hook because, If you don't do that, you're bad, even because you're cheating and making the other person not have fun, which is not like, what am I see you unhooking them. I wasn't even camping around the person. I was just like, oh, hey, wait, there's someone running over here. Oh, they're gonna unhook the person that's here. I should go and get a kill where I can. But if you get the person who's just got off the hook, that makes you a bad person and thus reportable, because the rules of hide and seek clearly say you can't seek one who has already been sought. So that part I will say. I mean, I guess that's on me. I didn't recognize. My apologies. I wasn't familiar with your game. You know. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Yo, to the guy who came in here 2 hours ago, might have left and said, "Get used to this screen. You're gonna be here for a while." But like, I'd like to think that you put bad jitsu in my life, and I would have made it out years ago had you not said that. This part is tough though, but it's okay, because I'm a tough man. Never mind, I'm so fragile and frail, man. I'm made of glass. I'm breaking on the inside every second. I might be I hate when he has his hand on it. I also hate when he comes up and makes the noises of someone who is drowning half to death. You said you were 6'4"? I'm pretty sure I said 6'5", which is the truth. Unless you went back in the VOD, in which case, fuck. Sometimes I measure wrong. So, you know, every now and then I've, yeah. Dude. Friend, his girlfriend is 4'11". It's actually crazy how small some people can be while being fully grown adults. It's insane. Like, it's so funny because, like, I'll see her walking next to my friend who's not that tall, but next to her, I mean, he might as well be he was the dude that David fought, I'm pretty sure. Come on. Yeah, it must be the socks that add the extra inch. That's gotta be it. It's also what I tell everybody, you know, I am fortunate enough to spend the night with. What do I mean by that? Well, because, like, they say, wait, you said that you'd fit on my couch, but here you are not able to sleep on it. See? It's wholesome. It's a loving story of me crashing on somebody else's couch. Come on, just hold on to it, man. Just get a little bit of commitment and grip in your life. Jesus. Is it so hard to commit yourself to an idea? Thank you. This is all I ask. Oh, fuck me. I hate to break it to her, man. That might just be where she caps out. And it sucks because no one wants to be that short, okay? I think it's insulting to be an adult who can't ride every roller coaster due to being too short. If you're too tall for a roller coaster, I think that that's completely understandable, because sometimes, you know, there's safety hazards where it's, if you're too tall, you will get decapitated if you ride this roller coaster. It's a completely understandable thing to, you know, not be allowed on one of those due to that reason. But if you can't get on because you don't meet the minimum height requirement and you are a fully grown adult person, I'm sorry. Like, my heart goes out to you. I understand, you know, we're in the era of short kings, and I'm absolutely rocking for my short kings. If you're so short that you can't ride, you know, like a simple roller coaster, I'm sorry, you're not a short king. We'll call you a short prince, all right? Because short kings are able to ride the roller coasters. You get the honorary, you know, at least short jester. No. I like being right around here. See, but what causes the rotational friction that is just fucking me up is all I'm wondering. Because it's got to be something. I must be doing something incorrectly. But it takes so long for me to get a singular point of data that by the time I'm there, or data, I guess it really, some people say it, you know, the other way. I'm not here to discriminate on that one. Plus, then we get too in the weeds about if it's data or data, and really all I'm trying to do is date you. But anyways, by the time I get there, I completely forget all of the points of information that I should have downloaded in my brain. So I've just got to restart from scratch on the experimentation every time, and it's just causing me to gain no progress whatsoever. That should not have worked, but here we are. Dude, okay, fucker pushed off the wall with his right hand. Didn't you put the hand there? Yes, but I would have preferred if he didn't do that. I'm gonna use that on my best friend's brother. Which, oh, the short prince? You're welcome. I'm assuming. I think that's the one I said. Okay. Come on, just give me something. Have you seen, people have been going on an assault on something recently. And the assault has been, it's a very strange thing to get upset about. People have been getting upset over like the existence of QP mayo. I don't get it, because like, I just want to use mayo that doesn't taste like ass cheeks. So, I just think that I'd rather use QP because it's made to have a little bit more of a flavor other than just egg plus oil. A little bit more. It's still got that very, you know, famous mayo flavor, but at least but they're like, oh, the oils in it aren't as good for you. I'm in 300 years. Do you think I'm gonna give a shit? Do you think I'm gonna be like, oh man, if only my mayonnaise had healthier oils? Oh man, I'm gonna be dead and buried, and no one will have thought of me for years. For eons, okay? And they're not worried about what kind of mayo I had. Let's not get all in the weeds about, well, technically it should be. Nah, man. In fact, we're lucky that I'm not going to McDonald's and eating the employees' grease traps. And I don't mean, it's not a euphemism. I meant that very literally, okay? So if you want to, you know, get on me about what's healthy and what's unhealthy, we can do that. I can't have any mayo. You're not really missing out on much. I think it's kind of not that good unless you're using it as a base for something else. Like if you're making a Chipotle mayo, now we're talking, because the Chipotle sauce is going to carry 95% of the mayo. The mayo is just there to add a little bit of creaminess to what is, you know, the primary sauce that you care about. The only other thing it's good for is like grilled cheese if you don't want to use butter on the outside. I prefer butter, but that's also because I live in the United States of America and my arteries are made to get clogged, baby. I've been told we gotta build that damn wall. That's why I'm building it in my arteries. Yes, sir. It's the only thing that makes it finally. Jesus. Okay. So we left, right, jump. Never mind. Kidding. Haha. You didn't think I was being serious, did you? Why is it everybody else is able to go so fast here that I'm trying to use my momentum to propel me forward? Yes, like that. Okay, now we're on one. Don't do whatever that was ever again. I don't know what that was. Is it kind of an artistic performance in many ways? Fuck me. How do I feel about peanut butter? So, okay, it's multifaceted, right? Overall, I would say peanut butter gets a big old check from me. It definitely gets, if we're on the smash or pass tier list, definitely a smash, but I don't mean that in a sexual way. I just mean like I would enjoy the food. I think that if we were gonna go with, you know, foods that you could use sexually, grapefruit is definitely S tier. Peanut butter probably would be up there, but only if it's not chunky, because if it's chunky, then we're getting into a little bit of a heated debate. Now, I've brought it up, so I must bridge the gap. Do I like creamy or chunky more? When I was a kid, I would only have creamy, okay? I thought that you're a freak and psychotic if you would ever have chunky. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, I can't believe he finally saw the light and now enjoys chunky peanut butter. No, I'm gonna double down. Fuck you. No, okay, I do like chunky now, but I like it for different reasons. All right, your creamy is perfect for like sandwiches, for, you know, for kind of stuff where peanut butter is the supplementary thing. Chunky can be really good if it's the star of the show. For example, if you're eating a peanut butter banana, delicious little snack, it gets a lot of protein for you because, you know, there's the protein in the peanut butter. Then you just get some good vitamins because you're having a fruit. Well, actually, according to dietitians on twitter.com, I don't care. I do not care if fruit's not actually good for you. what's the alternative is I'm snacking an entire bag of Doritos by myself. So the banana is way more healthy for me. Okay. But you do that as a great little snack. I think there, crunch. Held it. Oh, he had it. He had it too. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. But there, I think Crunchy definitely has its place to shine because it's just kind of peanut butter plus a banana. So there, yeah. I've never had peanut butter. Without doxing yourself, where do you live? Because I feel like it's a United States staple. I know that in Britain, I'm pretty sure, because I saw a video where it was British students try American snacks. Now, if I had to guess, entirely staged for the most part, but they all got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and they were like, that's really all you eat? And I'm like, well, what the fuck do you want, man? Do you want toasted bean sandwich? The US of A? Okay. But yeah, no, I got so pissed when they're like, I can't believe this is all you need for a sandwich. Yeah, man, well, we tried to break it down to the simplest parts so that nobody could fuck it up, all right? It's made for children to enjoy. And then, you know, later on, adults to have in their life and reminisce of when times were easier. Bite it and think back to, you know, when they last genuinely felt joy in their life, okay? The whole entire purpose of the meal. You're not... Please. Okay. Now here... Quah. Good shit, my boy. My absolute boy. No! How did I fuck that part up? That's in a new one, actually. That's crazy. Okay. What is here? The Skype noises are getting more often, and I think I'm losing my mind. Is someone actively Skyping me? My account that I haven't used in 10 plus years. The last time I used it, there was this one guy who really wanted to be friends with me. The feeling was not mutual. And so he would oft-times send me games and I'd be like, dude, no, please. He'd be like, we gotta play it together now. It's because his family was, you know, like loaded. And so he was trying to buy me as a friend. Did it work? Yeah, I was kind of the first iteration of epal.gg. He'd send me a game so I'd play it all day with him. And then he'd be like, haha, we have so much fun together. And I'd be like, dude, the conversations are 95% me and you laughing. Don't get me wrong. I feel great having a hype man. I don't think that this is really a friendship, man. I don't think you said 3 words to me over the entire course of us playing. Therefore, I feel as though every time I leave this, you know, call where we should be friends and even playing field with each other, I feel as though I've exercised all of my social energy and you've done nothing. Oh, you fucker. So, are you allergic to peanuts and that's your reason? Because if so, I can completely understand now why you was out of that peanut butter. Oh, fuck me. Okay. We're good. Then, wah. No! I don't think it's worth... I mean, I guess if you're gonna die anyways, probably I'd try it. But, like, it's definitely never gonna be worth ever putting your life in harm's way. It's just not that good. It's pretty tasty. It's very oily and, you know, fat-filled because it's peanut-based. I've been in the ER over a Twix bar. Isn't Twix nougat and caramel? Which part of it took you down? There's a sleeper agent of peanut butter in there? Or is it like another allergy also? Because unless I'm thinking of the wrong bar, which is entirely possible. They all kind of meld together in my brain. Dude, he had it. They made in a plant with peanuts. Oh. Yeah, that's true. They probably don't disinfect shit. They probably just say like, GG, go next. That's your fault. Me personally, I wouldn't have been born with the allergy. Well, hey, at least since you live in the US of A, I'm sure that you got some cheap EpiPens on standby. Now the joke here, comedically, is nobody does. My one friend has a shellfish allergy and his EpiPen is like 10 years old and outdated. And I'm like, well, shouldn't you get a new one? And he's like, dude, no. Do you know the price of them? And I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. All right. Worst case, you know, we use that expired medicine. Okay. This was a quick way to make it back. I don't like that it's still turning. Last time we made it here, it was not turning anymore. Okay. Oh, baby, I've made it. Okay, okay. So now to just not fuck it up, all you have to do, salted slices, is not fuck it up. Okay, okay. Hear me out. Oh, fuck, he hit his head really hard, man. I think that concussion might be doing shit to him. Okay, okay, I've got an idea that's insane. It's insane. It's insane. I'm too crazy. I've lost my mind. My grasp on reality is slipping ever further. Okay. Drop right hand. Stop this. Stop this. I must be smart. I must be intelligent and an intellectual. Two words that I'm sure most would use to describe me. Okay. All right. Yes, baby. Now that is what I hate this section with all my heart. Yo, can I be honest? I know we just got here and all. Whatever this is, this shit should have stayed in drafts. Oh, that slip, I actually felt that in my stomach. Okay, okay. What do we have here? You wouldn't make me swing from here, would you? Come on. You wouldn't download a car. There's no way they'd download a car, man. They would. Okay. Regain your grip. Watch a video for God. I've made it this far. All I've ever done has coursed upon this moment. Oh, congrats in the YouTube chat, by the way. I just saw that you started streaming. Good for you. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. Don't be discouraged if people don't show up, especially on YouTube. I pretty much just like talking. So what's he do here? Goes over. You have to hop, man. Oh, it's like they're brewing alcohol the way we hops. Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the position I put myself in. Oh, fucker. Okay. I hated that. I despised and detested that, man. Every fiber of my being. Please, man. Please, please, please don't do that to me. Whatever that was. Can't we just let bygones be? Dude, I'm being so dead ass right now. Quit it. Quit this shit, man. I'm being so dead ass. I am not even, dude, like no cap on a stack and whatnot. I need you to, okay. Here we go. Question for you, the information request on YouTube. Are all of your streams on YouTube? Because if so, that's your... Oh my, if you live in the state of Arkansas, be on high alert for me in my car. I'm not saying that you're in danger. I'm saying you may be in danger. All right, back to the drawing board. It's cool. We're chilling. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's no streams platforms that have like insane discoverability. The best advice that I can honestly give as someone who doesn't stream too often or to too big of an audience, right, is if you really want to grow, which I kind of am lukewarm on the idea of growing, which I know is weird to say as a streamer, but if you want to, scout out categories that have big followings in terms of big people are interested in them, and look for the times when there's no other streamers live who are large, because then you will automatically hop up in browsing queue and people will hop in. No offense to people who do it, but if you just like stream Fortnite with no kind of, you know, following or anything before it, and you want to be discovered, it's never gonna happen. Now, if you just stream Fortnite and you just enjoy talking, brother, enjoy it, you know? I played Balatro at 4 a.m. Dude, Balatro is a real one. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think a lot of people are looking out of their way to find new people playing Balatro, and I don't blame them, because if you don't know the person, it can be hard to get into, but... Oh, fuck. Because my Balatro streams generally don't have good discoverability. Twitch gives you all these stats to try and gamify streaming. Ultimately, I don't really care. I'm actual shit. Oh, me too. I just hope that like me saying words will be enough. There was a game I kind of wanted to play today, and maybe I'll play it tomorrow or another day. There is a demo out for this one game I'm very interested in. It is only on Nintendo Switch though, and it is the Inazuma 11 demo. If you don't know what that is, it is a soccer anime akin to Blue Lock, but it came way before Blue Lock. A lot of people I saw being like, wow, they're trying to capitalize off of Blue Lock. They're not really trying to capitalize off of it if they came eons before it. But the main reason I'm excited to play it is a game made by my beloved developers of Level 5 Incorporated, and I am a huge simp for their games. So I'm very excited to play it. Also, its animations are very clean. I despise and detest this part of the game, but it's mainly, which is, we can translate that into like what that actually means. I am not good at this section of the game. Okay. Just make these hops. Whatever, they're nothing. They don't know shit compared to me. What they know about, you know, climbing. I mean, we do kind of make it back quickly. I hate this though. I hate this. Whew. Which movie do you think has the best tango scene? What an insane question. Holy shit. Okay, wait. Before I can answer that question, can I ask you a return question? You're not asking this because you're like one of those people on TikTok who ask people to sit down when they have a poofy dress, and it's because they go, oh yeah, I love watching that dress poof. You're just asking out of the genuine curiosity that lives within your heart, correct? I would like to make sure of that before I enable any kind of gooning in my chat. And then also, do you play Lethal Company? I have played it before, never on stream though, because it's very hard to like assemble a Suicide Squad to play. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm just curious. Fuck. Can I even think of a tango scene in a movie? Oh, I'm thinking of one in an animated movie. I think that it is like a Despicable Me. Yeah, I think it's in Despicable Me. Something about the way that Gru's body moves being inhumane and obviously a stick man in terms of his legs. I'd say that's probably one of the best tango scenes. Well, oh, hold on. Now, let me think about it. Is it tango or are they salsa dancing? Like Son of a Woman. See, the thing is, I am an intellectual who is fake. By which I mean, I act as though I have seen a lot of, you know, actual good cinema, you know, Kino cinema, Scorsese, all that kind of shit. I am a fraud and a phony. I've got no clue what I'm talking about. So that is kind of why I had to default back to an animated movie, because it's pretty much all I watch. Well, all I have watched. I'm not actively going out of my way now and going, holy shit, Kung Fu Panda 4 is about to change my life. Maybe it would, but I've heard, you know, mixed reviews. It's crazy. I've heard more reviews for Kung Fu Panda 4 than I have for Dune 2, and you'd think Dune 2 is, you know, the more cinematically apt one to hear reviews of. For whatever reason, all I've heard is like, Kung Fu Panda 4 is a disappointing end to the trilogy. How old are the people who were the original fans of the trilogy? Like, how were they gonna make it appealing to them, you know? Because I watched Kung Fu Panda when I was a kid. I'm quite out of it. That's okay. I was just asking. No, I mean, I figured that you weren't going to tase me, or you were outside of my house, you know, waiting for me to answer, just seeing if it meant I'd get off the hit list or not. I had assumed that wasn't the case. Well, I guess I had hoped that wasn't the case. I didn't assume it, clearly, because the thought existed in my brain. Fuck. Okay. He's losing too much strength. He's losing too much, Captain. It's gotta give. Okay, I guess me. Me first. I'm from Australia, actually. Okay, so I'm pretty safe then, I would say. I'd give myself a decent odds of survival. And, yo, I saw this one post that was like, you couldn't pay me enough to do this. And it was, you would get $1 billion, but you'd have to survive running from a horror villain of your choice for 24 hours. Yeah, that's such an easy one, right? Because, like, here's an easy one to do. Pick Jigsaw. He's literally just a guy who puts you in a trap and gives you a time limit, right? All you have to do is survive out his time limit, and also he has to get to you first before he can even set up an elaborate. And then I assume that the planning part of his schemes probably takes longer than they show on screen. So in the 24 hours you have to survive from him, he'll just be in the notes app trying to come up with something, and then the time will be up and I'll be like, all right, well, fuck, that's that. And here I was gonna try and make him, you know, give himself a, what do they call it? The thing where you breach the trachea so you can breathe. And it's the one that everyone says, you know, you could actually do that with a big pen, actually. And it's treated as though it's knowledge that hasn't been passed around insanely often. And I think that it only has been passed around due to the ideas of cinema that have placed in our minds that we can do it with a big pen. I don't really know if that's true. Also, my mind was blown when I found out that the Bic lighters and Bic pens were the same people. I don't know why. In my head, you can only make one thing. Like, you've got to make your choice. For example, there's this one company I know who does a bunch of air conditioning repairs, and they use a lot of Carrier air conditioners, right? Imagine my surprise when I moved in to my apartment and they had a Carrier fucking washing machine. No. You guys are the fucking AC units. You are HVAC. Get out of my washing machine, okay? You're not made for that. Or maybe that's where they started. Whichever one they started with, you know, I wish they just didn't branch out because it makes it confusing for me. Are my jumps atrocious? Yes, it's because I'm going back to using spacebar instead of W. I need to remember my W tech. Okay, never mind. My W tech is atrocious and should never be incorporated in any speedrun. Oh, never mind. Incorporate me. Me watching that silly movie about the monsters. Yes, incorporate me. Okay. Well, that was horrible. Whatever. We re-grab. Grab this. Make it over. I mean, we're getting way better at this section, though. The thing is, like, the progress we're making, gradual though it may be, it is progress. Now, would I have liked to see this a little bit sooner than 2 hours in? I would say yes. I would say that there's a very good chance that I would have liked to see this before the 2 hour mark. Definitely, it would make me feel a lot better were that the case. But check this out. Now watch this drive. Oh, baby. Oh, you barely made it. It was luck. It was luck. If it was luck, how come I did it? Known unluckiest man in the world. I do think that it would be a fucked up character trait for me to have if I was a rat who was unlucky. Because isn't that like all rats have? Is lucky? I mean, they're not really lucky for, you know, the people who run into them oftentimes. But the rat itself is pretty lucky. God damn it. What year was I? Hold on. Because I was about to say a year of the rat represent. I actually don't know if I was. So let me real quick check the year cycle. It's repeated every 12 years. They're going to make me do math. Nope. Fuck that. They're not going to just tell me which one it is. They were like, so the most recent one for this one is, and then you can just do your subtraction of 12s from there. No, I can't do it. Maybe you can. I'm not able to do that shit. Oh, baby. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. And then up and around, thusly. Dude, I'm getting so good at this section in particular, which is probably not actually a good thing, if I'm being honest. It just shows how many times I've had to... Dude, that one was so close, though. Oh, I could taste it. It's so close, you could almost taste it. Okay. That one I could definitely taste. Fruit roll-up flavored, if I had to guess. That artificial, you know, sweetened flavor I could never forget. That sweet, sweet release of artificial flavor into my mouth. You remember when they did the tattoo fruit roll-ups? Man, those were so sick. I bet they still do them. Well, I guess it depends on what chemicals they used. Because now we got people being like, oh, I don't want all this red 40. I don't want all this red 40. It builds character. It makes the Doritos look right. Quit trying to get them to take it out. In fact, I think I'd be more concerned if something that tasted like a Dorito didn't look chemically orange. If anything, that's the scarier part. Forget about what the red 40 dye might be doing to your system and your body. Did you see how the fuck it looks, man? That's not humane. Okay, okay. Now we're fucking getting somewhere. Here, loop around, and then we easily grab it. I finally figured out what I was doing wrong the other times. I wasn't using my around tech. I was just kind of looping. Okay. Large, large, large. Okay. Definitely grab a little bit firmer. And then... There we go. That's all that one takes. Now we get the lantern climb. Now we get the lantern climb. And it's just as easy as it looks. Which is to say, this section will haunt my dreams. Oh Lord, I actually have a little bit of a pit in my stomach. But I think that might be just like an innate fear of heights kicking in. So weird, I am very afraid of heights, and yet I go bouldering. What's wrong with me? It's got a glutton for punishment. Or maybe we can go with the 21 Pilots. I'm just a sucker for pain. I wanna tie you up. I don't remember the rest of the words. It was for Suicide Squad, man. What do you expect? No, it wasn't for Suicide Squad. It was, The Heathens was for Suicide Squad. Which was the, all my friends are creepers, they explode. It was that song, was Suicide Squad. Insane song, by the way, to make for Suicide Squad. Okay, all right. We should probably do right hand stays, left hand up. Left hand up. Grab this, grab there. I hate this. I hate this shit with all that I am. Oh, baby. All you have to do is full send and just commit, all right? Commitment is the answer in this relationship. Okay, okay. Just act like you've been here before, man. I'm not gonna lie, if this game did not have the checkpoints that it does have, it might be one of the most brutal Bennett foddy likes. Because, like, yeah, Bennett, foddy, getting over it, only up, all kind of have checkpoints because when you're falling, you can catch yourself. But, like, oh, okay, nothing compared to what this one's got, man. All right. Please, 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 just hold on, man. We gotta try and... Just make something. Okay. Dude, I'm sorry for being silent. This is a big moment in Salted Slice's history. Let me guess. This thing's gonna fall. Okay, okay. To the icy snow-covered caps we go. The beautiful and boundless mushrooms, guiding us ever further on our quest. You wouldn't do this to me. Okay. Fucking stupid ass mushrooms, dude. Holy. Oh, I can breathe. I can breathe. Holy shit. We made it. We made it. And it was no hard task for a gamer of my caliber and degree. And here we are at the icy north. Probably our last stop on our quest. We could probably climb up that left side more. We definitely could. But like... Okay, well, you know, look, I'm feeling too high on life right now to care about anything else. Holy, I gotta recatch my breath and everything, man. It's so sad that I actually was looking over there holding my breath as though, you know, it was the most important thing of my life. Okay, okay. Well, let's just climb this side a little bit. See how the other side lives, you know? So what would I do from here? Probably hop over there? No, okay. If I don't experiment, right? What am I going to learn and gain? If I don't set a hypothesis before I try something, there's no point in trying. My hypothesis is that this jump, I think I'm doing wrong, and I should go about it a different way. But I just don't think that I can climb ice. It would... Yeah, it's very hard to climb ice. But maybe it's just slippery. Okay, okay, it did not work at all. Got it, got it. But maybe it can work. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. So we go here. Into here. What the fuck was that, man? I thought he was on the rocks still. Okay, okay. We go here. Into. That's it. That's it. I feel that. Ready? Like that. If that's how you're supposed to do it, good. If that's not how you're supposed to do it, doesn't matter. I've got my solution. The salted solution has finally arrived. Some people call it saline. I actually don't know what's in saline. I don't think it's just salt water, though. But I don't know. Maybe it's fucking, that's how they make their killing. Those damn saline artists, dude. We all, long have we been saying as a society that the saline industry has had it too good for too long. And I'm here to agree. But what am I looking, where am I going? Oh. Okay. So I'm supposed to like, well, how was I to know that at the time? Fuck, I was too slow. I was too slow on the draw. They don't call me Quick Draw McGraw anymore, man. They don't call me that classic Hanna-Barbera cartoon, dude. Okay, re-grab. Good shit. Then we go 1, 2. I don't think that I did it the right way last time. I think I got lucky that it worked. I don't think that that was intentional. I don't see what the intentional way is. No, maybe I should be going further right. I'm caring too much about being up. Up doesn't matter. All that matters is the distance you can go. Oh, the places you'll go. Dr. Seuss wrote that for a reason, all right? Who am I to disrespect his memory? I mean, I suppose that, you know, some of the things that came out about him post-mortem kind of already have disrespected his memory in many ways, but I didn't write those. Surprisingly, I understand most people believe that I was... What if? But what if? You slip so quickly. Maybe I should give it more control. You see what I mean? Like, hold on. Here? Oh, no. Just grab this. No, more control was not the answer either. All right. Well, it's look, the thing, nobody would make this climb on their first try, all right? Especially not me, like expressly not me. I am a little sad that I made it so effortlessly that one time. I mean, I know that it was still a lot of luck involved, but all I did was like this into that. But that didn't work this time. But that's the thing about real life is, you know, you can't always get the same results. You think every time we add oxygen and hydrogen together, we get water? No. Where would hydrogen peroxide come from then, huh? That's what I'm saying. Not everything happens the same way every time. And, you know, but you'll get some Poindexters that'll be like, well, yeah, but if you do the same amount of hydrogen and oxygen every time, you will get the same thing. All right. I mean, probably. Okay, hold on. Regather your strength. Doesn't matter at that point, but I feel like here is a little bit of a divot in the ice that you might be able to hold on to for a bit. You see what I mean? So like if this hand were to go thusly, but there's like a divot. I mean, I understand that most likely this is an asset purchased from the Unity web store, and thus this does not actually have the topology you're imagining in game, because it was simply, you know, purchased and then thrown in without too much of a second thought. Yeah, else we would have been able to actually grab onto the cracks there. I know it's still ice and it would probably, you know, kill all of the muscles and or nerves in our hand, because the human hand is not designed to withstand that kind of temperature. But like, oh, fucker. I was so close. Throw myself over there real quick. I mean, should I go back to just trying to throw? It doesn't feel throwable. Am I crazy? Maybe it is throwable. You know what? Before I thought no human could throw that without robot assistance. Perhaps I'll be the human that can. All right. Step up here. Step over here. Wow. No. Nah, I don't think that's... Well, I thought the other one wasn't doable either. And until I spent 2 hours trying to hop it, you know. I looked like a dang fool. I mean, maybe I'll just stop soonish. You know what I mean? Take my happy little progress and leave. Maybe I should just be happy with what I have rather than yearning for more. The true lesson of this game is understanding what you have in life and looking at the lot you've been dealt and accepting it. It's not about striving for more. It's about being a difficult game about climbing. At the end of the day. Then they roll credits as the title pops up on the screen. Yeah, I think my little fingies hurt from playing for so long. Well, it wasn't even so long, but I hate that there's a rage quit button only. It's a polite gentleman's quit, if anything. There was no rage in my heart. That was nothing but love and compassion. But yeah, I am going to end there for today. I will come back and we will beat this game eventually, but I've said it every day and I'll continue to say it. My life is very turbulent right now in terms of my schedule, so I can't really stay streaming too long. So anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out if you did decide to come out, and I'm going to end stream there. YouTube, quickly. Right now it's just you and me, okay? Twitch can't hear me. The way that I dual stream, it's not using Restream. It's completely separate from that. So YouTube gets exclusive information that Twitch can't. This right now, what I'm going to tell you, this is what matters the most in your life, okay? Let's just stay positive. You're loved for and you are cared for. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.